Sorry. Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Just a moment, please, everyone, and thank you for watching DevRelCon Tokyo 2021's booth tour. It's oh, sorry. Mm, oh, it's a big, very big talk for me. Just a moment. Maybe you can hear another voice. Okay. So, uh, mm, I hear the voice of another tracks right now, so it's too hard to do the booster, but it's okay. So I prepared the session. Just a moment. Uh, I, mm, booster Word document. Word document.
Now in live. In live now.
Mm, very sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Thank you for watching everyone's DevRelCon Tokyo 2021 the tour booth tours. I'm Archie, head organizer of the conference, and we will have a booth tour at this conference. Our gold sponsors, Microsoft, Hatena, Orbit, and Zoom. And in this time, we have uh, two sponsors from Microsoft and Zoom. Thank you for coming, Odasho-san and Ken-san.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you too. We are very
And
excited to. Sorry, sorry.
we,
Go ahead.
sorry, we already prepared a virtual booth in Orbis, but I think uh, with the online conference, not many people are visiting the booth. It's getting harder to get a casual join. So instead of the visiting the booth tour will be the opposite. We will ask the uh, booth people to gather around the explain the booths as if they were there. Uh, watching people, if you have any questions, please write them in YouTube chat or Obits. If it is during the booster, they will answer it, maybe. So, and if you have any personal questions, please visit virtual booth after this tour. And the rest of the tour, I will announce a code of each company that may be used to uh, getting the special novelty. Be sure to check it out until the end. Okay, now let's start the booster. First, I would like to introduce our gold sponsors, Zoom, Ken Sano-san. So, how are you, Ken-san?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm doing great.
Thank you. And you put on the T-shirts of Zoom, right?
Oh, yes.
It's so nice, and I can see the underlines, maybe Zoom developers, right?
Yes, it says Zoom developers. Sorry, I can't.
Oh,
Yep.
great. So I think Zoom already provided developer portal.
Mhm.
So when when did you provide it?
Yeah, so thanks for asking. So Zoom, as many of you may have used Zoom before, it's a video communications platform, and we've been providing APIs and SDKs for developers for, I think, pretty long time. We've opened up platform for years now. But I personally joined Zoom this April, and we've started sort of promoting our developer platform more broadly to developers. And we also started a program whereby we actually not only provide the APIs and SDKs for existing customers, but ISVs and platforms can now implement Zoom into their own platform and provide to other third parties as well.
I see. In my ideas, I think Zoom provides the perfectly video conference tool, but
Thank you very much.
you provide the developer SDKs. What what do you need it?
Oh,
Why
yes.
do you provide it?
Yeah, great question. Thank you. So Zoom, as we sort of grew very rapidly last year because of the COVID
Mm,
pandemic and everything. But basically, if you think about us before the pandemic, we are a B2B SaaS company.
mm,
So we provide our technology to companies. And if you think about it, to typically a office worker who wants to do conferencing, either internally with their colleagues or externally with their customers or partners.
mm,
But like you said, our technology can be used for many other things. What we've learned last year, there's this concept of, in Japanese we say Zoom nomikai, and families get together on Zoom and other things, which is a great, that is a customer segment that we serve ourselves. But when you think about it, our monetization and how our business works is only intended for the B2B audience.
mm,
So in order for our technology to be utilized across multiple scenarios that is, beyond our imagination, like Zoom Nomikai, we it's pretty apparent for us that we actually need to open our platform and allow other third parties to use our technology.
I see. Did you have the integration example already?
Yes, we're starting to see a lot of ISVs and platforms utilize our technology, more so in the US and Europe and other markets. We've just started in Japan, but yes, we're starting to see a lot of examples.
Okay, so you want to make the example or relationship with in Japan, right?
Yes, that's why I'm hired
Hmm,
basically.
I see. Okay, so and next sponsor, from Microsoft. Hi,
Yes.
Odesho-san. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. But a little sleepy because I organized team in this conference. Get our morning today.
Yeah, I know. And you control to the communication community of Microsoft, and you also attend to the uh, build, Microsoft build right now.
Yeah.
Mm. So
Yes.
maybe you
So
are a tough worker.
so yeah, so I I organized a lot of community and first and third party community conference. I I join all almost all of events.
Mm. How
Mm.
do you think about Japanese communities? What is the difference of Japanese community and global, like US communities?
So I think uh, US community なんだ sorry US community continue to business easily, but in
Mm.
Japanese community, so developer is tend to fun. I
Mm,
love, yeah, but I love it. I'm developer too. Uh, I want to enjoy uh, our technology.
I
Mm.
see. And could you please introduce your services like Azure or something services of Microsoft,
Mm.
please?
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Microsoft has a variety of products such as Nakatsuga-san said, Microsoft Azure is a cloud development platform and power platform for local development and Microsoft 365, which is used by a lot of company. All of those products work together seamlessly and provide powerful support for developers and information workers. They are also used by many people in their daily work.
Mm,
Microsoft is also very active in investing in OSS and we contributing to OSS in a real sense.
mm, I see. And I want to ask you about something to Ken-san. So we we know we got a very big impact, tragic incident from COVID-19. So what do you think about how to change the communication around the world or families or friends? What is it changing? Do you think about that?
Yeah, thank you. So yes, definitely a lot of things are changing, but I think um and in US and some markets things are going back to, I wouldn't say normal, to somewhat a sort of a easier situation, I would say. But I think what will probably certain things will not go entirely back to normal.
Mm,
And I think from Zoom's perspective, we are expecting that, especially in the work environment, remote work is going to stay. And also, people will probably travel less compared to pre-COVID time. And many meetings and events like this will be
mhm,
organized virtually going forward. And I think that's where we as a platform would want to serve customers, not
mm,
just by our first party products, but like I said, through third party integrations with Zoom.
mm. I see. Okay, and maybe Ken-san and Udasho-san will be have a virtual booth at the conference, and you will stay in theirs for asking the question from audiences. So please introduce your virtual booth, please. From so Ken-san, please.
Okay, so yes, I'll be hanging around in the virtual booth, and feel free to stop by and ask questions around. Just like Atsushi-san just asked, why is Zoom here is probably the first question I will get from many people. I'm happy to answer that. And I'm not a developer myself right now. I used to be one. And if there's any questions related to our APIs and SDKs, everything's on our website, but happy to answer any questions which I can and guide you to the right documents as well.
I see. Okay, and the next, Udasho-san, please.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Microsoft booth is closed now.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. So we are open about before 30 minutes. Sorry, but we yeah, we provide sponsored video. So in the video, we introduce about Microsoft Build. So sorry. So last month, Microsoft Build has was held, and there were a lot of technical updates. So for example, you can now use Azure Arc to run Azure application services on Kubernetes clusters in any on-premise, multi-cloud, or edge environment. So, and OpenJDK from Microsoft is also now available. The free Azure Cosmos DB quota has also been greatly expanded. There is a lot to talk about. So sorry. Sorry. I'd really like to invite you to check out the Microsoft Build book of news. And please watch our sponsored video.
Okay, so everyone, you can watch the sponsored videos on Orbis. You can click to the banner of the sponsors showing the model, and then you can watch the YouTube video every sponsored. Okay, thank you for coming, Ken-san, Odasho-san, and I also you will enjoy the conference and conversate our audiences.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
thank you very
Yeah,
much, Atsushi-san.
thank you. Okay, everyone. I will introduce the code of the sponsors. I will share the screens and okay. So at first, Microsoft the code 0625 0625 and Hatena code is 0201 0201 and Orbit code is 0325 0325. Okay? And last, Zoom code is 0421 0421. Maybe you can watch it on YouTube, so you can stop to the videos and you can play back anytime. So you can check the code anytime. Please enter this URL. Uh, oh, sorry, I forgot to the S https colon slash slash Tokyo dash 2021 dot devra.net slash swag. Okay, swag. So you are getting the special novelty like this. It's a DevRelCon bear, TD bears. We put on the DevRelCon here. It's a katakana in Japanese, and then we printed Tokyo and 2021 in the back. But if you're lucky, you will get special novelty like this and from gold sponsors like Zoom give us the cups and Microsoft gives other novelties and we will uh, shipping it to you after the conference. Okay, so I will check to the more information. If I lost it. Okay, nothing. Okay, so please continue to enjoy the conference. Bye.